Hi, this is Uju Shamit, and this is my submission for task 6.1p polymorphism. So, with this particular task, it's not basically about the program itself, it's about the concept polymorphism. And I would like to share some thoughts of polymorphism myself. I've written some notes for it, so it makes it easier for me to make you understand what it's all about. So, uh, basically, like it's a part of inheritance. It's not a part of inheritance. The inheritance is a part of that. It like basically difference between these two are like inheritance like tries helps to inherit from other classes, but polymorphism like basically helps to select the specific class it needs, and there are like two types of polymorphism as well. That is a dynamic polymorphism and the static polymorphism, which is being used inside the program. Here we are asked to create like an inheritance with a base class of bird with two inheritance class, and as you can see we have one virtual method and one override two string method, which will be overridden in both of those, penguin and the duck file. And after that we are asked to run different types of steps of code to run and see what kind of different types of answers we get, or the outputs we get from it. So it's all simple. And we have like in step 3 we're asked to create a list of birds, and the names are given to the birds and whatnot, the ducks, and then every single one of them are added, and that's it. We have been all taught that throughout the whole code. Then comes the INumerable. This is the most interesting one that I think I need to talk about. It's like about the INumerable interface and the add range interface right here. You know, so the INumerable basically exposes a simple enumerator, which exposes the simple iteration of collection of objects present, and the add range right here basically helps us to takes the collection of the elements and add them to the provided list. Once I run this program, you can see at the end this is the work of the enumeration one. So yes, this is it, and let's talk about, this is the first three questions of polymorphism, and let's talk about question number 4, which is to examine the code and create a UML diagram. This is a UML diagram that I've created for this. It's a really simple program. As you can see, we have the animal class, then there is one inheritance, there's two inheritance, two child classes, and then there's a big dog class for this one. As you can see, then there are like what kind of errors the code has. So the first one is the animal for new animal, as the class animal is an abstract type class, so it cannot instantiate directly. It can be instantiated through the child class, which are having animal class as a parent class. And another exception is system.invalid class exception, which occurred while casting animal of type dog to animal of type cat. So that's an issue, and I've stated all the issues right here in the file itself. And they're asking for, and there's also a question of like where the polymorphism is agreeing happening. So this is right here, animal 1, 2, and 3. The we are using the same greeting methods. So the polymorphism is happening right here. For animal 1 and 2, implements are done through overriding a method, while for animal 3, the polymorphism is done by overloading a method. Overriding is basically the subclass. Uh, uh, so like overriding basically is inheritance. So like the virtual ones that are used in the base class will be overridden in the in child classes. So like the new dog and the big dog, and the big dog and the dog and the cat ones. So like it's being overridden, but the overloading part is different. They have an overloading basically both the methods. Both the methods have both the methods have the same name but different parameters, so it's easier to distinguish when them both. It's like a static polymorphism, where you when chain bring do the polymorphism when it is like compiling at the compile to runtime. So there's that, and in these three lines of code right here, Polymorphism does as a child class is taking form of one of the parent class in the hierarchy itself. So yes, that's 6.1 for you. Thank you for watching.